defeated the Silver Tongue Devil, and he shall appear. We'll be seeing him against the our local hero, the man who slayed one of Houston already, Burr, of course.
Yeah, Burr is back on the stream. We saw him like literally in round like wave A or wave B pools. Or I think that was it was either wave B or wave C. But so like not too long ago, but he was taking on the out of city talent, and DFW was way behind this guy as well as the melee scene.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard it, but like we were actually telling melee to just like get Burr to go on, and let's see if he can maybe take some of the energy that people gave him and maybe apply it to Karna, of course.
Yeah, we'll see. Karna started this game as an Inkling main, now has switched to Lucina among a variety of other characters. And meanwhile, it's been the opposite for Burr. Started with the Incineroar and had some great success with that, but wanted to take it one step further. So jumped up the tier list a little bit to the Inkling. And after a couple of weeks, it's looking pretty solid from him, and he really wants to turn this around on Karna quick.
Yeah. So important thing to note, even though I say Karna's been doing great and everything, he did get upset last night, but I don't know who the player was, but it's showing that there's he's not completely just full steel quite yet. Burr can make the man bleed, but we won't be seeing any bleeding from him. We'll be seeing some bleeding from the Inkling, as Karna does a great job cleaning up with the back air.
It looks like Homestuck blood, man. That's all I'm saying. All right, I apologize for bringing up Homestuck to anybody who thought that they were away from that. Burr is not letting Karna away from him, though. 110%. He's keeping the game close, but that is a quick conversion right there. And we talked about the reaction time from Karna, and that just goes into the punish game that he has, where he just makes opportunities out of absolutely thin air.
Yeah, and normally that character Inkling is just like fine on stage, but Lucina's one of the characters.
Oh my gosh, he said you wanted to get around that splat bomb. I say no.
All right, thanks, Burr, for shutting me up. He's been looking incredibly talented out here. He's been looking fantastic, and I'm really happy to see Burr kind of like showing his level of progression in himself, to be honest with you.
Now, we talked about the edge guard game from Karna, but it's been looking just as solid from Burr, and now the juggles have to come out. That's one of the things that you can do to Lucina. She is a little bit weak when it comes to landing hitboxes, and Burr just had to... What, he took the stock?
Burr might potentially... If he beat Ismail, who's like very high, he's high up there in Houston. So if he's able to upset Karna of all people, Burr might be putting himself as like an HM contender out here, man. I'm telling you.
Dude, honestly, like a kind of a weak start, but switching to the not even a weak start. He actually did really well with the Incineroar. Just had a couple of down weeks with the Inkling, but now that he's brought it back, we're going into last stock against Karna, and Burr is the one with the lead.
Yeah, sometimes it takes like a trial by fire, man. You can take a couple L's and then you start beating top level players. So he's beating Ismail already. Let's see if he's able to somehow get the upset on Karna, but Karna punching with that side B.
So great that Karna's trying to get Burr to immediately choose an option when he's teching, and he's just mixing up that timing a little bit. But now, no timing to get mixed up. He's got to get back to this ledge.
All right, 96 versus 96. If my man does get a roller, Lucina's 100% dead, but there's no roller necessary when I got a shield break and an F smash. I'm taking game one from Karna. Great stuff, Burr. Taking the first game, and that is a crucial game to take from a top player.
He popped that with the speaker, dude. That's not a speaker, that's a shouter.
Goodness gracious. And this is no offense to Karna, but I feel like when he's caught off guard by somebody, like maybe some of the the strong mental game that he would have maybe against a top player, he doesn't really have at some points. So this could be a really good thing for Burr. He's already taken, as I said, he already beat Ismail, who's nobody to like laugh at from Houston. If he's able to knock off Karna, you will technically have knocked off double Houston, man, depending on how you feel about Karna.
Houston and a half, man.
Yeah, Houston and a half.
The big thing about Karna, I feel like, is that he has very specific game plans that he wants to execute, and if he goes up against a more unorthodox player, somebody that he, that those game plans he wants that should work aren't working against, he does get caught a little off guard. I agree. I mean, that's one of the reasons that Sheik was such a good character to augment that playstyle for him back in Smash 4, is that you only need a couple of playstyles of that character to really damage people and totally open them up, but you got to mix it up a little bit, alongside the Lucina. You really got to make those adaptations, and obviously top player, don't count him out. This is game 2, and we've seen how that has changed after losing a game. We saw Trella earlier against Rexy, but
yeah,
man, Burr is no weakling himself. He's been pulling out the Inkling and doing excellently thus far.
God. Okay, so it's also worth noting here that Karna has lost to Frost, who has pulled out the Inkling against him. So maybe Inkling is the way to make the former king bleed out here. And thus far, Burr is looking like he's on another level. He's just adding on percentage. He's getting good change right now. It's already at 36.
This character resents Karna for dropping him, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's trapped in that shield as long as he continues to hold that splatter shot.
And I like the fact that he held the splatter shot too, because if he let go, especially in that close of an area, he would have got F smash free.
Yeah, that's why he just pushed him right out of that range. And man, Burr, he's looking real strong. He gets back to the ledge here, but I was going to say, if he gets back to the ledge here, he's in a great situation, but now he's got to do it on the second stock, and he's setting up that sticky ground. If Karna gets in the middle of there, his movement speed is reduced on the ground.
I forgot about that.
If he wants mobility, he's got to take to the skies, but he's going to take to the skies right now.
Oh my God, Karna, you got to match better than that, because if you don't match better than that, you will be sitting in losers right now, and Burr is happily will send him to losers. This is looking incredible for him. He's up a stock versus Karna. Not only is stock versus Karna, he's overlapped him at this point.
Yeah, doing so well, but and of course, Lucina has such strong edge guard game, and we'll see if Karna's able to continue running this train.
Oh no!
He commits to too laggy of an option and falls under the stage trying to get his recovery out in time, and that will end with a 2-stock 2-0 victory for Burr.
Burr is out here. Burr is he might not be, I don't know if he's the best Inkling that we got here in DFW, but damn it, he's putting his name out there. He's like, you know what? If I'm not number one, I'm number 1A.
He sure is.